Let's do this, boys. Let's have a great game.
You're live, you're live, you're live.
We are live. Welcome, guys. CCFN charity event. It is all for Squad Up, for Stack Up, guys. I think we're going to go live with OWI. We're going to be hosted by them in the next, say, 5 or so minutes. Of course, 15 past. But, guys, we are getting everyone ready for a decent CCFN Community Clan Fight Night fight on a very special day today. You know, we do have the International Day of Remembrance, Veterans Day, Remembrance Day, and Armistice Day. Of course, Australia, UK, and America. We are supported everywhere in terms of this. What are we playing? We are playing good old Fool's Road WS version 3. We are going to start on the Russian side. 2 BTRs going to head over towards the Fall Papanov. Of course, the first cap for them is the OP Fortress, Ammo Depot, Hilltop Encampment, Papanov, North Village, and Hill. We're going to stick with these BTRs and see if they come under any contact.
We're bringing the Logi out to Papanov, guys. Is that correct?
Yeah, copy that. No.
We will be piped in about a minute or so.
Yeah, roger. Just let me know.
Okay.
Oh, mate, Papanov's coming up. Oh, what a hit!
Oof.
Beautiful ET on that truck.
Great hit, but Redcoat's had dismounted along with Exodus, so no, he's there for that squad.
Yeah, no casualties. We already have the Russians in Papanov.
Let's get.
Yeah, we saw a Logi trucker going north.
Copy that, squad 2.
Paradise and Asterix are looking at the good old Redcoats on the North Village.
No, my bad, the Logi is down,
Asterix, the first casualty, I believe, for the Russian forces.
Like I said, we're not having anyone go to Hilltop, then.
We are in? We are live?
Yep, we're going to Hilltop to base.
We are live. G'day, everyone. Welcome to CCFN charity event. I think the first one for OWI. Welcome, guys. Why are we here? Of course, CCFN or Community Clan Fight Night is a supporting campaign of Stack Up for Squad Up for Stack Up, and it's raising funds for StackUp.org, and it's a very, very important cause. And what do? They basically support veterans all around the world suffering from depression, PTSD, and combat injuries. Stack Up is the only charity directly supporting the military through gaming. Of course, it says it all in their motto. Veterans are our mission. Gaming is our passion. Okay, they raise morale through the funds raised tonight. And if you keep supporting Stack Up, of course, 3 ways they do this. They send supply crates to the front lines full of gaming consoles and equipment. Of course, this will help with the recovery with the mental and physical trauma. And they also send deserving and disabled vets to gaming events around the world. And number 3, the veterans and civilians get together to make that community, that gaming community, that these veterans can come back to. Guys, get the donations in tonight. Stay with Stack Up, Squad Up for Stack Up all night, throughout the day, throughout the night, wherever you are watching in the world. Giveaways and prizes, streamers versus devs, Squad Ups, 4v4 close quarter battles. It's all kicking off. And remember, every $5 donation donated, you go in the draw to win prizes, guys. As I stated before, International Day of Remembrance today, Veterans Day, Remembrance Day, and Armistice Day. Saint Stas is here from CCFN. We have Blitzer.
Yo, yo, yo.
And we do have a very special guest today, Z Trooper.
Hey.
And we are now going to get into the CCFN event, guys. What we have for you this evening is Fool's Road WS version 3. I will be in the admin cam along with others. The battle is already starting on the ground. We're going to stay with the Russian main, or actually the Russian forces, sorry. And the first cap has already been captured, being the OP Fortress. Then we are having a look at the Ammo Depot, the Hilltop Encampment, followed by the good old fob at Papanov, and the North Village and Hill. The Americans will have, of course, their first cap already capped on the K8 Keypad 1. Hill 12 already captured, and the North Village is underway as well, guys. How's it looking on the ground in terms of Blitzer and Z? Where's the action starting? Where can I show everyone the true action?
Doing the best.
Well, it seems that the US is trying to stop the advance around the ammo depot at Echo 6.
Okay, we've got a problem,
heading over towards the ammo depot now, guys. 500 tickets. This is squad. It's all about communication. Bottom left-hand corner are the squad leads communicating with each other. And who are the squad leads this evening? 12 squad leads throughout the CCFN community that have been deemed some of the greatest communicators. We do have Fear Academy's Daisy, along with Asterix Bobby. Then we also do have ZXD's The Mohom, as well as good old Exodus the Chronic, one of the co-founders. On the other side for the United States Forces, we do have other squad leaders there, which I cannot see, but it's all about communication is the key, guys.
Copy, say again.
Yeah, as Z Trooper pointed out, Squad Beans and SVG and a couple of others had managed to hold the advance on ammo, but they've actually... the Russian forces have pushed back with Ops and SVG giving them some cover, so Russian forces are now capping ammo depot, and that'll give them a quick run there to Hilltop where they've got forces already in place.
Yeah, very true. So we already had the American forces heading to the second point of ammo depot. What does this do? It stops the advancement of capturing Hilltop and Camden for the Russian forces, and it's going to give more time for the Americans to capture North Village, Papa. But we do have Squad 2 over on the North Village, unfortunately captured now by the United States Army, and Squad 1 doing their best, basically placed up in Fob Papa as well. Red dots are the is good old Blitzer and Z Trooper. Let's head on over towards the Hilltop. Russians will start now capping the ammo depot. They will start on the Hilltop. BTR's in the distance I can hear as well, which I will get down to. It looks like Paradise.
Okay, with 70%.
Dunkerbeck as well as Asterix Marvin coming under contact there with Squad Beans. Folding the Squad Beans advancement. It's only Tripax up for the Squad Beans.
Yeah, but if you can see this at North Village, Saint, we've got Asterix Paradise caught in between two forces of 20R and Redcoats here, with Redcoats moving out towards the higher ground to get Overwatch.
Yeah, roger that. So we did see good old Dunkerbeck and Marvin91 there from Paradise and Asterix getting hit by an RPG, actually a LAT, sorry, and now getting away. 3 hits on that BTR. It is gone. That's 30 tickets. So we head over towards the North Village, and it looks like, as Blitzer pointed out, 20R now coming into contact with the Russian forces.
Right now, but we're gonna have loads of contacts. Squad 2, we need your help on Papanov.
We're capping Hilltop now. So
guys, if you have just joined us, this event is all about raising funds for StackUp.org. CCFN over the past 3 days, or this past week, we've donated $1,065, going past our initial goal of 420, and we have thanked the CCFN community and the donators for donating, guys. There's many avenues to donate to. Of course, you can donate to us, which goes straight to good old Squad Up for Stack Up. You can go to Squad Up for Stack Up's Tiltify as well and donate there, or head over towards StackUp.org and donate directly to the cause. Guys, this is a cause worth fighting for. Depression is not a joke, as well as PTSD, and our veterans are our warriors.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that it's really amazing. Such a relative small community as CCFN is, that you've just blown away that goal completely. It just goes to show how mature and how awesome our community really is. It's a lot of caring people, a lot of veterans, a lot of people that have veterans in their families and friends. It's awesome to see. It really is.
Yeah, we're absolutely ecstatic that we managed to contribute this much money towards the event. It really is humbling, and we just want to thank everyone who's donated so far. You know, much appreciated, guys. And as everyone can see and will find out over the course of this event that Squad are putting on, that it really is a great cause.
There is a Humvee movement in Golf 6. I'm not sure the exact location.
Just for everyone's information, the Russian forces have put an FOB on Fob Popanov, so they've started building emplacements there, getting it secure.
Exactly, so let me talk about the game, guys. Let me just zoom out here. So we already have the Russian forces just on the cap zone here, on good old Fob Popanov. It looks like Fear Academy there and Paradise are fighting it out with the good old Redcoats down towards their south side. A lot of markers here, but let's go over a bit of the markers if you are new to Squad, guys. So opening up the map, we do see this good old little castle here. That means it's a fob. If it's blue, it's active. That means any squad can spawn on that. If it's red, you have to wait time for that to actually become active, or get a logistics truck and get that up straight away. Get that baby up straight away. If a fob goes down, 20 tickets lost for that side, and that's gonna be a bit of a chunk there. Okay, markers are placed there by squad leaders, so any squad leaders can place markers on the map. That will allow for all people, when they do open up their map, to see these markers and see where possible enemies are coming from. It looks like a lot of Russian forces, more or less squad 2 on Fob Popanov now taking it. But you do see a lot of Russians heading in from Ammo Depot over towards the hilltop encampment, and they're going to start fending off forces there.
Sass, just for your information, mate, we've had a request in the Twitch chat just to increase the squad leader comms a little bit.
Will definitely. I had to just decrease it there for Blitzer and Z-Trooper.
Yep.
But now that is up and running.
Good stuff. Really good defense set up here by Paradise and Asterix on for Popanov. They've got well established, and they're in a good position here to hold any advance from the US forces.
Heavy contact coming southwest.
As you can see here, you got Fear Academy's Sporky and Paradise Coin 2. They're going to start to build basic defenses there, because they've got a lot of Americans around, of course, down towards their south. But I did see there are Americans looking to come up that K line, K2 and K3. And maybe swing around, which looks like Old Man Bring Death may look at doing. Already 15 minutes of play, 471 tickets in play.
Yeah,
One of the interesting things that's going on is, in my experience, I guess yours too, Fob Popanov is hard to hold sometimes because of the surrounding hills that you can get shot from.
Good work, guys.
FA and MM has actually done a nice thing here where they have a BTR providing fire support. So anytime anything moves on those hills, they just get suppressed or killed. That's a nice twist to that.
Yeah, it's a great position on that BTR there, as you said, Zed. And that the whole thing about Fob Popanov is, yes, you've got protection almost 360 with defenses, but like you said, they can rain down all sorts of HE on them hills.
Exactly, and that's what the Redcoats and looks like Exodus on that south side are doing, popping into Popanov, those good old GLs. Looks like Old Man Bring Death. Only around about 2 or 4 of their guys still alive out towards that eastern side of Popanov, and I can hear constant battling happening in the distance.
It's really nice to see. Because normally when it's just a short way down that hill, that's the time you get to shoot them. But they're afraid to move down those hills at the moment, which means that they're not getting up close for fragging and taking it. That's really nice.
As soon as you come out of that tree line, you're totally exposed for the BTR there, and it's something you don't want to mess with.
Yeah, we could look at the American forces. I do see a couple starting to move up. Good old Redcoats, Rossi Raider there, Mecha, and EUK's Calm. 3-man squad starting to move up slowly out towards that south sort of east side. And now we start seeing a couple of the Exeter guys. They're going to start to move up as well. BTR just... with MM Bambi just on this hill as well. I did see this happen in one of the pub servers.
155.
And it's such a great position.
Just slightly forward.
You see that entire squad, only 2 members made it up there. Should be no match for the defenders now.
They're behind the hill.
Just for your information, guys, and also for the guys in the stream, US forces are currently at 447 tickets.
447, so we are looking at 466 tickets for the Russian forces.
It's nice to see a really controlled contact here. You know, no one's rushing in with like headless chickens. Everyone's taking their time to get the advance and making sure they're covering the corners as they push up.
Really nice. I think it's located maybe, give or take, I'm going to guess maybe the K3 keypad 7. Maybe even a bit more south than that. We've got Old Man Bring Death Forsman and Old Man Bring Death Kylan. They've got an emplacement there, 50 cal emplacement, which they're raining down on the Fort Papanov. And now we have a lot of American forces heading out towards the eastern side of Fort Papanov.
That's a really nice use case for that. That's a really nice. I thought that was a Crows Humvee that they just mirrored the BTR with, but they didn't even commit a heavy asset like that. They just build up an emplacement.
I'm gonna try.
That's a nice touch.
To the east of North Village and get a fob. I'm gonna send the rest of my squad straight in. How's it looking on Papanov?
It's fine, mate. There's loads of contacts to the east.
Copy.
So, just for the benefit of everyone, US forces, the squad is now talking about getting some pressure on the west side to start engaging that BTR that really is dominating at the minute.
Roger that. That's probably what maybe Squad Beans could start doing. They are going to start to come into contact with Zulu X-Ray Delta with close quarters. Already fighting Honey Badgers. Yoda getting taken down there. The Mohom, this one of the squad leader there. You can tell by the pack that he's using.
Oh, that's really smart. There's another BTR covering the main road. I was wondering why they didn't send that Humvee column up and ambush that BTR. But that's because the long road is being covered by another BTR.
That would be
really cut off that access.
Yeah, that would be by Duncan Beck and Marvin 91.
But our Logis route is basically secure via that. It's only when you go past squad beams there's an issue. As you see it passing by right now.
We see a Crow and a BTR battling it out. Looks like Paradise Duncan Beck battling it out with a Crow. Crow's going to be located on the J3 keypad 1 marker. And there goes one Crow. Wow. Some really nice aiming there by Duncan Beck.
Yeah, the Crow's Humvee does have an advantage in observation and turret mobility, but firepower is still BTR still king in the forest.
Yeah, still king of the hill, king of the forest.
Just a quick shout out to Sergeant Krilly, who's just donated $10. Thank you very much, buddy. Much appreciated.
Thank you very much, guys. A great cause that we are raising money for, guys. Stay with Join Squad all night, guys. They got multiple events coming up. Good old streamers from around Twitch. We are playing Squad at the moment. They're going to join up with the developers OWI. We have a bit of streamers versus streamers at OWI, and then we're going to have later on, we're going to have close quarter battles 4v4s happening on a very special maze. And we do have later on to close the show is good old Squad Ops, one of the real sim communities of Squad, where it's one life. You have one life and you have one scenario to complete, and can you complete it? So they're going to close off the night. It's going to be a jam-packed event this evening. Looks like Russian forces now at 444 tickets, coming up to around about, give or take 20 minutes of play. Almost about 20 minutes of play.
I also want to give you humble guys a shout out. If you want to watch how this battle concludes, they're going to do second round, complete the normal CCFN style, and we might even not conclude this. You can go to CCFN's channel and watch that. No, I'm not afraid to send you guys on because
so
yeah,
we're going to create a diversion. We're going to keep climbing pressure on the west side of North Village.
Yeah, no worries. So guys, if you want to stay with us and keep watching how sort of battles out, if this round isn't over by the time we get by the time it's moved on, stay with us normal CCFN style, 2 rounds,
Copy that.
battling it out, and we'll
Let's
see.
get back now.
We'll see who wins.
Bobby, we need
Or
help
catch
on
them
the
on
Papillon.
video
Help on
when they're
Papillon. Get your men in Papillon.
when they're done.
Exactly. Once we're done, you can always catch our VOD on Twitch and also our YouTube channel as well, which you can find just
Squad
below.
4, I'm sending the logi. It's fully supplied. It's coming to you.
Just to cut back to the action side, if we can,
negative.
mate. As you can see
Oh,
now,
yeah,
Russians
copy.
pushing
If
out
you,
of popping
fly
off,
around the main
and
road
really going to
down
start
towards
trying
Fortress.
to grow their way down
We're gonna come in that back
to North Village. As you can see, they're
Yeah,
getting
copy
engaged
that.
there
He's on
with
his way to
redcoats
meet
on the
you.
hills.
Yeah,
And,
roger that.
Squad beans as well.
So we are seeing the map now. So we do have Fob Popanov. It's still under heavy control of the Russian forces. Squad 1 and 2 there on the east side, south side. Squad 3, nice line here, clearing out those hills.
Yeah, there's a Humvee chasing the BTR
It's
in.
a bit of
Okay,
an evolution in the defense of this, because they can't stay on the south side because of that HMG emplacement on the US side, which has forced them to be proactive in clearing the hills. They can't just sit back and...
There's a Humvee on the BTR.
Oh, another Humvee down. We had
Yeah,
we have what on the squad comms that the BTR by Duncan, Beck, and Marvin 91 on that main road was coming in contact with Squad Beans, Mashed Potatoes, Humvee.
in that area.
Some really nice RPG working to save that BTR. BTR's worth 30 tickets. An insane number of tickets.
Torsman from OMDB is really utilizing that new feature we put in,
Possible
where you can
crow
penetrate with the HMGs. He's just
J3,
blanket
keep
firing those buildings,
On the
hoping
hill.
for kills.
Yeah, so
Make
we
them
are
power and
talking at Torsman just over there, using that 50 cal emplacement, sitting down, and as you said, yeah, using that penetration.
And what he's actually managed to do, which you can probably see now, is despite, apart from the heavy rounds going in, it's allowed the OMBD infantry forces to push up, and they're actually in a position now to jump onto that cap.
West side.
So of course, yes, as Blitzer said there, with that support happening from that 50 cal emplacement of that K line, you can now see Old Man Bring Death always on that east side, and they swung around. They are going to come into contact with Asterix. It allows them to get closer and closer to the cap. Push out a couple of Russians to search for these Americans trying to get out.
This is one of the things I enjoy most about the game. There's always a lot of talk about the tangible effects, like, does this get a kill, yes or no, kind of thing. But there's the intangible effect, which this is doing right now, is, sure, that guy's not hitting anything. His kills are probably going to be trash by the end of the game, the guy on the HMG. But what he's doing is he's forcing those defenders to play differently,
Okay, yeah,
and they're playing perfectly. And when you force players to do something, there's a chance they make a mistake, which is the real value of it.
Exactly. It's not all about sort of those kills, and also giving up as well. I will explain the admin cam of what you see now. Every arrow that's pointing down is someone that is basically down for